Alright, alright, alright. Time to hope that this thing doesn't decide it wants to be an asshole. It's going to be funny doing this. Wait, please tell me my mic is on. Okay, yes it is. Just gotta send the link out and then it will be time to roll. So, I was watching a video yesterday about what they were doing with this year's solstice. And I gotta say, they cooked. I'm quite interested in several of the rolls on the weapons. Shame I am extremely unlikely to get them. But, hey, you know, you take what you can get. I mean, yeah, sure, some people ascribe to, who says beggars can't be choosers? I could have just robbed you. Personally, I'm more of the, I've always been the beggar that couldn't choose anyways. Let's leave it there. So, just give me a tick to send the links out. Mother fucker. Almost wrong channel there. So, let's see. There we are. It's going to be funny doing this with a prismatic class for all of one reason. I have not done Lightfall with this character, which means I don't have access to strand subclassing. Now, while I am definitely playing this as the Warlock, master of all the elements, and you will soon learn why. Oh, right. I can afford to drop that for a little bit while I do this. I forgot that's on its defaults. I know I had something planned for this. I do not remember which now. So, you can... If you've already played the game, you already know from looking at this, if you've gone through Lightfall, that I've done it at least once. Yes, my discipline is absurdly high. I don't need it where it is. They can't do shit all about it. But, here we go. Oh wait, I almost forgot about one of my places to send it, and one of the other places to send, and one of the people to send it to. And that is on me. I am not doing this on Become Legend. I do not hate myself enough to do that.
Guardian, help Osiris reach the Veil before Callus does. And please, stay close to him. He doesn't have any life to spare.
Game, I do not
I'm checking our location.
care for this tutorial. I am fully aware. One moment. I have to make it.
Osiris was right. The witness sent Callus after something hidden here.
Okay. Machine, I am very much alive. Thank you very much. Please do not try to feed me that BS about being on repeat.
Working on a plan to stop him. For now, find your way through that ship.
Okay. So, if you're unaware, Prismatic, you can do Final Shape without doing Lightfall. Destiny does not do linear. Game, please, please. I know what I'm doing here. I have been playing this series for 10 years. Trust me, fuckheads, once I get through that glass, you're going to regret being on this side of existence. Anyways. Honestly, this is one of those parts where I wish I could turn off these tutorials. I have been playing since you came out. I know to shoot the fucking vent option would be amazing for a lot of these. Now, yes, I'm running it on normal. I don't hate myself enough to try on Legendary. I probably have the equipment. I just don't have the depth perception or the skill. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Hey, thanks for the spec brick. Hello, goodbye. Would you like to meet my private security force? Bleakwatcher and the Sentient Dark Soul? Yes, I know they carry those bitch-ass tech packs, game. It isn't like they haven't frustrated me 50 million fucking times. Also, that's the other reason why I wish I could turn them off. Those little pop-ups actually get really, really fucking intrusive. Okay, damn, that's right. I'd have to give up my shotgun. And that there is no situation in which giving up someday is a win.
My faithful shadow legion, this is your glorious emperor speaking. Our alliance with the witness bears such delectable fruits. Together, we will devour soul.
Stay vigilant. With the witnesses backing, they could throw anything at us.
Forward. Prepare for descent. Bring glory to the herald of the witness.
The Shadow Legion is one step ahead of us. Any damage we can inflict on the Cabal fleet will buy us time.
We should regroup as soon as possible.
Yes, game, I know.
We can disable the ship's computer core.
I've located the terminal here and sent you their ship layouts.
Just received it. Locating now. Got it. We're not far from the core.
Hold on. As much as... Okay, I'm going to turn that off and hope to God it actually changes that. Because once again, this is one of those, yes game, I know.
We need a way in there.
I have spun my share of blocks in my time. I remember the way scout rifles used to be. In the first game, they were an acceptable substitute for a sniper if you didn't have a long-range option. Because you did not have much of a fucking choice. Yes, sir, give me just a goddamn moment. Now,
that Cabal had a keycard.
I make these comments without having spun a few blocks, because, really game. Right, that one is... Oh no! They're hurling fodder at me. Whatever am I going to do? Oh, I know. Shoot the flamethrower guy in the backpack. And wait for the giant space rhino that's going to have a fucking minigun to come out before I put my abilities on cooldown. Because I can guarantee you there's going to be one of them motherfuckers with a minigun. That is a cataclysm charged. Alright, as I was on before I started grumbling about
feel like we should have stayed behind to protect the
The,
tribe and our people. Was it the right choice to follow Osiris?
If the witness establishes a link
as I
with
was
the veil,
grumbling...
it'll
Okay,
be
hold on.
over
I
for
have
the
to
entire
figure out
system.
why Twitch
All of
is
our
being
losses would have been phenomenal. We've
bitch.
never faced a threat of this magnitude.
Like, seriously,
Even if
I'm
you
live.
stayed,
I'm not...
You wouldn't have stood a chance
This
against
isn't
the
a
witness.
past broadcast. Yeah, shit.
None of us would. This is our only hope to survive the witness.
Anyways. Ah, yes. That's on me. My reflexes always go to the high ground. Not because I believe in Obi-Wan and the Master of the Low Ground shit, but honestly because it's a lot easier to pop every melon you have if you have the high ground advantage. And that is why this build actually really needs it. Because sure, I can do everything from the low ground. I can do everything from basically up something's ass. But, you know, there's a lot of things that just absolutely annoy the piss out of me when I'm trying to use it. I will demonstrate why once you actually see the part that makes this a turret build. Hello there! Fuck you! You are a mistake and you should feel bad for being one. I did not speak in... Okay. Oh, hell no!
What was that?
The fruits of an unholy alliance between the witness and Callus. I fear they'll have more surprises in
Shit.
store.
That's on me. So, I consider those guys... It's not that I consider them to be a mistake for anything more than a purely gameplay perspective. Unless you hit them in that chest weak point. Okay, fuck you. If you don't hit them in their chest weak point, you're basically doing no fucking damage. That is fine. It's the fact that both their command grab and their suppress are 0 cooldown, minimal wind-up attacks. And I hate to say it, but certain attacks absolutely fucking infuriate me
Let's head there now.
if they're without a cooldown. Command grabs, for instance, are something I do not want to deal with. Literally every second, the boss says, oh yes, I have a command grab. I'm going to use it every moment something looks at me. I look at everything funny. I'm half blind, so fuck you.
Communication, navigation, deployment.
So, the thing is that once I finish the consume grenade animation, something unique to warlocks, because they're the only class with any abilities that reliably and regularly consume grenades. And now, how do I pop you open again? I mean, yeah, I've got explosives. Ah, yes. The arc. There we go. If it pokes out and it's glowy, you should probably shoot it when your goal is to kill a core. Anyways. They annoy me because of their lack of cooldown on those types of abilities. I do not give a shit if it exists. I give a shit if it exists in a state where it is honestly the only thing I have to give a shit about existing. Ah, yes. The part where this class is infamously bad for, the jumping segments. And that sounds like me shit-talking. Ah, fuck, I remember this segment. That sounds like I'm just shit-talking this class, but I started this game series as a fucking Warlock main. And there's a lot of stories I can tell you about being a Warlock main. Politely fuck off. Well, he took that personally. He very much politely fucked off. Directly off the goddamn map. So, the reason I have any kind of memories of this segment, when it's just a stereotypical jumping and kill segment, is because I once, playing a different class, killed myself right here. What did I do to get myself killed, you may ask? Okay, screw that guy. Now I'm interested in how dual loader interacts with this gun. Anyways. Yes, that part's not memorable, but when you shoulder charge into one guy, your splash radius triggers the explosive right next to you and that guy, and you die with him and everyone around you. It tends to stick.
He's used to getting things done his own way. Seems like he hasn't changed, even after... Now he only has us to watch his back. Hopefully he hasn't gone off the deep end.
Okay, here's the plan. Destroy the engine.
Of this ship, the one we're on.
So Scions annoy me.
Crazy or not,
Ah, fuck, I forgot there's that entire door between me and
I'll do
them.
whatever it takes to stop the witness. So if you aren't going to help me, then leave me alone.
Okay. I'm so used to right on the floor meaning Cabal vent. Ah, thank God. Okay, my Devour buff is up. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Fuck that thing. Those things are honestly the easiest to pop while they're still on the back of your targets. And part of why I say that is because it's the truth. You can target them while they're on an enemy's back. I'd demonstrate, but I do not see any of those little fuckers. Shoot the flamethrower dude in the fuel tank. Anyways, I would demonstrate, but I tend not to focus on it because, oh no, they get a shield. Whatever am I going to do? Oh right, enough damage that I don't have to give a fuck. And that is how I play the game. I have played long enough that I know of a lot of builds that can let you brute force shit. Like I said, a lot of this shit isn't that I don't have the gear. It's that my own personal handicaps, such as my visual impairment, tend to... Okay, so, no, it will not turn them off. Good to know. I do not need these hints, game. I know. I've been playing since launch. Please stop feeding me tutorials that I have had to play through 2 more times already. And besides that, that honestly won't do anything for me because I'm full up on everything that matters. What I mean by that is that it doesn't load Transcendence charge, because the only way to acquire that is through dealing light or darkness damage. The little meter on the right that's unloaded is darkness, because I don't deal enough of it. With this build, if I don't have an entire very large horde to throw it into, like now it's full, sure. And that means I get to just kind of rush around. Nope. Come on. I just need that Devour to stay up. Oh, you must feel so lucky, motherfucker. So, the thing about Devour is that it's a buff that continues to extend its uptime as long as you can keep getting kills. You do not have to care about anything else. Meet my master key. Anyways, you don't have to care about anything else as long as you have bodies. As long as you have at least one ability that isn't on cooldown and bodies to catch. It is, because I'm running the Warlock aspect Feed the Void, a roughly 20% bump in my grenade energy. Give or take. Nah, closer to 10. Anyways, it's a small bump in my grenade energy and a large bump to my health every time I get a kill. politely die. Fuck you. Fuck your shield. Ah, yes. See, that's the part that frustrates me. When one of these little rats has... Anyways. Now, where was I? Ah, yes.
Okay, we've blown up the engines.
With a lot of targets in front of me, this build can keep a constant uptime on my Devour. I get roughly 2/3 of my health back every time I can get a kill. I would demonstrate, but I'm not in the habit.
Just between us, I'm not a big
Good to know. It
fan of Osiris's escape
bases it
pod.
off the general pool at the time.
Even for him, this is
Pretty good
touch and
rolls
go.
too if I'm trying to kill people. Anyways, this build doesn't entirely or doesn't strictly depend on certain things. I do kind of wish at that range I didn't have to 2-tap. Okay, I know there's a way forward here. And, yep, right here in the walls. Anyways. Gotta do it like a Deus Ex player or a Xenomorph.
I'm almost at the escape pod. Where are you?
We're being sealed off. Have to find another way.
Look, Deus Ex players and Xenomorphs share one thing in common. If you don't know where they are, look in the fucking vents. Smoke out the fucking vents. Okay, do not trust any kind of exposed circuitry, as one doesn't. Alright, let's see. Ah, shit. I didn't see the window there. Visual impairment sucks. Oh, you ain't getting me today, motherfucker. Not here, not like this, not too fucking day. So, right. The thing about Fleet Watcher, the grenade consuming ability that I've been using in tandem with my exotic perk, is that it lobs out as soon as the animation finishes. What that means for me is that as soon as the animation finishes, this is why I really say I don't need them. Like, cool, darkness zone. Anyways, I'm just going to put those guys on ice. Also, the Arc Soul, as you saw there, very much does hard target any kind of enemy or explosive or whatever that spawns and needs a killing. Every time I see a grenade indicator, I get leery, and then I remember, right, it counts my turret as a grenade. Scions have absolutely no health whatsoever. Okay, that guy's got the key. Habit dictates that everything here dies. This is a darkness zone, and I don't much fancy having to restart because I got shot in the ass by some space rhino with a grudge, a gun, and a dream. That served the purpose, and that was to give me shield-piercing ammunition for a couple moments. Ah yes, you. Time to find out. Can you be frozen? Yes. Okay. So the thing here is that this guy is going to take reduced damage unless and until I can pop both of those things on his shoulders. His pauldrons, as it were. And now that his pauldrons are popped, at the very least my super can do something to him. In this case, wipe him off the face of the fucking planet because he has no right to exist. Not in this timeline. Not in the state those guys do. Yes, please. Meat for the meat grinder.
Hurry up.
Are those things safe?
Can't be that.
Look, they don't have to stick the landing. We do.
Here goes nothing.
There's nothing I can do about this segment, except it's happening, so. And I have now made landing. One moment while I crack open something to drink. Because all this talking really does a number. Sure, I know what I tend to drink ain't the most hydrating stuff. I mean, come on. If it's in a can, unless it's like Dasani, at which point, why do they add salt to it for added taste? Really? No, seriously, that's on the canned water that we get from the vending machines at work. Okay, there we go. So because I'm doing this after having done Final Shape, as evidenced by the fact that I'm doing a bunch of random bullshit, and I'm using the someday.
Neptune? There's a whole city here. An entire civilization. I've got a ping on Osiris's coordinates. Let's find him.
You on the road. Identify yourself. Are you with the invaders?
We're Guardians from the last city.
Lightbearers.
We're fighting the same enemy. We're here to find something called the Veil.
Nimbus and I are a little pinned down right now. We'll be there soon. Stay frosty, Tyrion.
So, part of what makes this... Now, as you just saw, I went from 1/3 to full because one guy died. Anyways, so part of the point of this ability kit is that Radiant buff gives anything that doesn't have some other means. Okay, I hear Scion Fire. Oh, no, just Legionaries. Okay. Anyways, because of the buffs, it gives anything that doesn't have a seasonal, like Overload Hand Cannon, Unstoppable Sidearm, anti-barrier pulse rifle, it gives it an anti-barrier effect. This applies to both the shield deployed by barrier champion enemies, which you'll see me fight if I boot up Onslaught at any time in the near future, and physical shields like those employed by both regular and Taken Phalanx enemies. Right, I can't summon my Sparrow yet.
There's no end to them.
We always thought we were the last ones left. Wait until the Vanguard hears about this. No time for that now. If we don't stop the Shadow Legion, there won't be any city left.
Guardian, I'm up here. I think the Cabal know I'm here.
Now, usually I'd be willing to ride the Psionic Blast,
What's going on out there?
but in an area like this, it's significantly less likely I do.
Cyrus, I'm detecting an anomaly on my sensors. We'll check it out while the coast is clear.
Understood. Patiently note that it's quite confined in here.
I will patiently note that it is quite confined in here. I will admit, I do like Osiris. Clearly I missed something because I've gone through this enough times that I just beeline from A to B. Ah, I know what I missed. The big old strand here. The web is revealed. So what's the default?
This energy source. This is
Still
incredible.
grapple?
You can wield it.
A shame I didn't grab that one exotic when I was considering it. So it does give you a modified version of the build while doing this. Truthfully, I don't appreciate the look within segments because I get it. Narrative bullshit. Not the biggest fan, though, of losing out. Like, the game is going to give me a quick charge of my super here. It's going to spawn some bodies to catch. I hear them. Observe. Fuck these guys in particular. The Threadlings seek blood, bitch. I heard you. Jingle bells and shotgun shells. That's really all I have to say. Fuck this general direction in particular.
I could use a hand over here.
Right, Threadlings perch on a Warlock player until they find a target. I'd honestly try to inspect the class right now, but again, bodies to catch, darkness zone. Yeah, not doing that. That was just me being petty. I remember getting deleted by that guy like 17 fucking times.
Your vital signs are in the red.
Cutscene.
Welcome to Neomuna.
You work fast.
We don't like to waste time.
Well, good. There isn't a moment to lose.
We regroup at the watchtower.
You don't understand. We've got to get to the Veil.
I understand what's at stake, Lightbearer. Far better than you. Not all of us have lives to spare. I should be grateful that such power has come to live in me. This calls for a toast, does it not? My witness. Progress. The veil is before us. It's still outside your grasp. My forces are locating as we speak. The Neptunians won't pose much of a threat with their tawdry technology.
The final shape awaits. The veil is but the next step. You have all you wanted, Emperor.
I am glorious! Thanks to you, my witness. Find the veil, so I can move on from this drudgery!
Always says, battles are won with strength, but wars are won with brains. Lucky for all of us, you have both. Yeah? So, you're the Lightbearer. Huh. Look, I'm not gonna claim my mind's eye as anything special. But you hear Earth's immortal warlords growing up and you think like round shields and bushy eyebrows. And here you come zipping around smacking bad guys with green stringy stuff. I mean, that was... I've never seen anything like it. Anyways, enough about you. I'm Nimbus. I'm the rookie Cloud Strider here in Neomuna. The Cloud Striders have kept this city safe for generations. Sans Guardians. But seems like we got lots of similar goals. Or at least, similar enemies. Rohan asked me to be your guiding light for the time being. I'd do pretty much anything to keep the Veil and the people of Neomuna safe. But when I took my oath, I didn't think I'd be babysitting. Well, then again, mind's eye, not great. Now, you know the Veil's in danger. I know where those big guys are headed. So let's go do some hero stuff. And done.
I'm just claiming those for the sake of claiming and turning them into resources. I don't fucking need them. Besides, they're curated and bad.
You Earthlings know how to make an entrance, don't you? I'm Rohan, Cloud Strider, protector of the city of Neomuna. Welcome to Neptune, Lightbearer. Never thought I'd say that. I always figured if Lightbearers came here, I'd be fighting them off. Lucky for both of us, we're on the same side. In any case, I hope we can find common ground. Or at least common enemies.
With Neomuna Civil News, I'm Jisoo Colorado. Accounts across the city indicate the conflict between the Earth warlords and the invading Cabal Empire has advanced to our fair city. The Vex have taken advantage of the chaos to encroach on the Western Front, transforming our plazas into an active war zone. All citizens are promoted to active defense duties, effective immediately. Repeat, all citizens are... Neomuna Civil News for updates.
It's always cool that the terminals have something. Now I just need to figure out where the hell the goddamn mission is. Let's see if I can't just launch it from menu here. Okay, yes I can. Neat. In that case, I'm not gonna walk. Walking's for suckers. So is reloading. Okay, never mind. I'm still gonna have to walk. A little bit. That's actually kind of funny, though. Yes, I know I'll face shielded enemies. They're a staple of this game. And in one, using the matched element did all fucking nothing other than made it easier to break. Alright.
This city is impressive.
That's Neomuna for you. You should see it in the Cloud Arc.
Cloud Arc?
It's where all of Neomuna's citizens live virtually. I keep the city and their slumbering bodies safe.
We shouldn't get distracted. Securing the Veil before Callus is the most important task. Do not delay.
Looks like all the commotion made the Vex crawl out of their pesky little hidey holes around the city.
That's the least of our concerns right now. Push forward, Guardian.
Well, tiny problem on top of that. Seems like the Shadow Legion put up a couple of barriers between you and your goal. I managed to ping a keycard using the city's tech that might work with the barrier. I'll keep looking around for more, but you can start there.
Look at these fuckheads. They don't know what's coming for them. It won't be sleeping easy tonight. But I will. Man, I remember back in the day when if you used one of these at that range, it would one-tap, at the very least, one of those guys. How's it feel to get the drop pod treatment, fuckheads? There's no such thing as a single player that has been around as long as I have that hasn't been drop podded. Because back then we didn't get that pretty little indicator that went drop pod inbound. Damn, I was hoping to get at least one more dink on that damn thing. Knowing my luck, I'm going to have a tank up my ass sooner, not later. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. God. I remember way back in the first game having to solo, fuck, I want to say it was the Garden of Salvation strike.
I'm tracking down the last few as we speak, and actually it looks like they're on their way to you, Lightbearer.
Good. Anyways, the strike, I remember it vividly. All of my other guns were just out of fucking ammo. My sniper, empty. My assault, empty. Hello there, fuckface. Beautiful weather for death, isn't it? Fuck. That's on me. I got served because I got cocky. So I'm going to not be cocky there and just toast everything over in that area. Honestly, that's one of the things I hate the most about these guys and why I target them hard. Son of a bitch game. So that guy's got to respawn, or it's going to respawn something. Because he died, but it took too long to grab what he was carrying. I took too long to pick up the change from running his pockets. So fun fact, these guys take significantly increased damage, crit point wise, if they're shot in the back. Alright. Shoot that thing once again because I'm petty. They despawn eventually, but... Right, turrets are a solid object.
Shadow really put a number on this data. So much of it is corrupted.
That's different than the Vex corruption attempts I'm used to. Let's find ourselves a workaround.
So long as we don't waste any more time. Callus's forces are occupying enough of your city.
Nope. Fuck that guy, fuck that guy. Right, sticky ass fucking aim assist. Get that guy out the fuck away from me. Fuck you. And you. I mean, they're Cabal. Their method is brute force. Brute force. And if that doesn't work, more brute fucking force. The smartest thing they have are these fucking turrets.
Seems like your little friend drew some unwanted attention.
The Shadow Legion pyramids are more complex than I thought. Keep them off of me while I override it.
Oh yes. The part where it gets absolutely fucking nuts. I love that. Hold the line. The enemies have completely different ideas. Well, rip that fire sprite. I could have used it. Usually I'd save this, but honestly I'm not. It's extremely unlikely I'm going to actually need it. For more than ad clear. Toasty. Ah, sugar, honey, iced tea. Never let those guys get close. The one enemy no one really gives two fucks about existing. The ones that exist solely to blow themselves up and attempt to kill you. That's the one thing I respect about the Cabal. I would much rather go through and crawl through a line of 50 fucking turrets than have my brain cells commit suicide. Because 50 enemies that solely exist to blow themselves up in my face rushed me.
Here, let me just take a quick look.
I got it.
It's no big deal. It's a complex system.
I'm fine. I just feel a little off.
We'd be lucky if the witness doesn't have the veil in its possession already.
Are you always this much fun?
Fun is not my concern right now.
With the amount of power the Veil has, I think it can hold its own a little longer.
I remember doing this on my other two classes, and it was a fucking chore. It did not go this fucking smoothly.
You're a hop, skip, and a couple rooftops away from the Veil, Lightbearer.
The closer we get, the more I feel strange. Something is wrong. I feel drained. Some of our powers are gone. What is this device?
It appears to be some sort of paracausal disruptor. I shall research it more to find a weakness. But for now, carry on.
Part of what made this part in particular... Part of what made this part tedious was fighting an entire horde of enemies with no super. Yes, I'm going out of my way to cook that man as fast as possible. Sooner he's dead, the sooner I don't have to give a fuck about this part of the area. Trust me, it did not go that good the other times I tried this. The fact that the only time I died is because I blew myself up or got drop potted. Forget, is this the part where the game wants me to take a nice little ride on a thresher? Please don't say yes. Nope, cutscene. Cool. Much better than thresher ride.
We're too late. They've got the veil.
Guardian, I don't... This doesn't feel right.
The veil?
It's worse than before. Much worse.
My witness.
Progress.
We have captured the Veil. Well, the area around the Veil. It is entombed, so it will take some time to break through and link the relay. At that, the enemy presence
familiar. Only much stronger this time. I feel sick. Like I shouldn't be here.
We're in this together. Osiris and Nimbus need to hear about this.
Alright. We're just going to track this for the time being.
Says. So, the Veil's safe, for now. I don't have an Earth Warlord translation for this, so stick with me. If Callus uses whatever that radial thing is and somehow destroys the Veil, well, it's tied directly to our Cloud Arc and literally all Neomuna. I don't think you need a Warlord translation for why that's bad. From the sound of it, your buddy there, Osiris, wants to go in guns a-blazing, which, hey, I fully support. But the old man, the other old man, my old man, not literally, but, you know. Between you and me, he isn't sure it's the right call, but don't worry, though. I reminded him you Guardians are the experts here. You've been dealing with this whole witness thing a lot longer than we have. It's okay if we lean back and try a little trust fall. Well, if you drop us, it might be my funeral, but whatever, it'll be fun.
No, I love that. You don't need an Earth Warlord translation.
You got it.
Alright.
Lightbearer, you have a dangerous mission ahead of you. Storming Callus's stronghold won't be easy. Normally I'd have more intel before a direct attack.
The Guardian has faced the unknown and prevailed every time. They are equal to the task. The radial mast is somewhere in Callus's ship. If you strike swiftly, we can remove it as a threat before it ever reaches the Veil. Enter Callus's fortress, find the radial mast, and destroy it.
It's actually kind of convenient that it doesn't take away the rest of my abilities or even my Transcendence Wall here. just my super energy. Like, make no mistake, having to fight without your super is really fucking inconvenient. A lot of builds rely on them.
Oh, you're rolling out the red carpet for us.
Hell, depending on your build, it might actually be your main source of long range, or short range, or otherwise just pure damage. Okay, there is a Scion over there. Weak ass, little trash ass bitch. Nope. That's right, fuckhead. Get down here. Fight me. And die.
Disrupting the circuit should open the door.
That's something they use quite a few times, and part of why I almost never run a double special build.
Strange here too. A powerful concentration of light energy?
Something's not right here.
Wait. A source of paracausal energy. It could be the radial mast.
Now, I forget. Is my way forward through here? Yes, it is.
The Shadow Legion have the corridor locked down tight. Even if we could fight through, they'd have enough time to secure the radial mast.
There must be more than one path to the radial mast. Stand by. I'll send you all the sensor scans we have.
You want them to take an indirect route?
This is just petty hate. I have no shame in admitting.
See that? It's more of that strange darkness energy. What is it doing here?
Actually, it's kind of interesting because after playing through the final shape, you realize why it is you saw that witness bit from its perspective. Now then, right, my goal here is to get across. Fucking Cabal turrets. Anyways, you realize that the whole reason you see the fucking thing from the witness's point of view is because, well, amidst a few billion souls, there's bound to be a few that disagree. Hello. Goodbye. Fuck you. And you. And both of you.
Looks like a dead end. Hang on. I'll reroute it.
You're losing valuable time. This is exactly what I was concerned about.
Hello, goodbye. Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. No, I don't know half of what's going on here either. All I know is there are bodies falling. And that there's an annoyance right there. Those guys are legitimately the reason why the very first anti-barrier weapon was an exotic.
That statue could have come right out of the Leviathan. Maybe he's still the same old Callus deep down.
Oh, he very much is. Callus acts like a fat, drunk,
Shadow Legion must use this grav lift to move equipment and troops across
hedonistic
the ship. It should take us
lord.
deeper in. I still can't believe my sensors. Could the radial mast really be a light artifact?
There's still a great deal we don't know. What is the radial mass capable of? How
Damn.
will it affect the veil? And what is the witness planning?
All very
Fuck
good
you.
questions, but ones that can wait until we've destroyed the radial mast and saved your city.
I know what's at stake here, Osiris.
Ah yes, one of the installations of every quest that Bungie just can't live without. The fucking shoves in the middle of a platforming segment. Okay, fine. I'll live with shoves during platforming segment. Those are doable.
The Shadow Legion are ready for a siege already.
But when you make it
Look at all these
fucking
ships.
impossible to see half the shit going on.
If those ships reach the cryopods, casualties would be devastating.
Hey, I bet we could help with that. Overloading those energy conduits should do the trick.
The power of shatter, fuckhead. Shatter is just one of the most useful means of crowd controlling. Not up there. It's up there with ignitions and volatile. Your other two really good options for it. Behold my private security company.
Are you handling extremely volatile energy? Again?
Again? How often does this happen?
Too often.
Politely get off my nuts. All of Seoul does not need to know how my dick tastes. Your entire faction does not need to know either.
Rohan, you've got fewer ships to worry about now.
An improvised distraction, but an effective one.
And the people of Neomuna will be safer. At least for now.
And here comes another tormentor. Yes, hello, cousin of Obelisk. Do you mind doing me a favor and just dying already? Bye-bye. A, B, see you in hell. Crispy. All right. Luckily, those ones don't have to be shot in a specific order. They just have to be fucking shot.
Are you at the radial mast yet?
No, but we're getting closer. I can sense it.
Good, good. They haven't moved it yet. There's still some time. Focus on the path ahead of you, Guardian. You're almost there.
It's strange. I thought as we got further in, we'd see more of the old Callus. But this... How much has the witness changed him?
Right. Hello, sir. Goodbye. Would you like to hear about our Lord and Savior, the Traveler? Oh, I don't like that. I guess they don't. Ah, that's why. Okay, because you exist to be a bullet hose, I'm going to solve your existence in one easy step. I knew I heard one of you shitheads. Oh, son of a bitch.
Osiris has been struggling, but I don't know what we can do to help. If we can do anything.
In all honesty, I could drop the Dragon's Breath for something else. Oh, I rolled all right.
Right. This grab lift is a straight shot to the radial mast. We're almost there.
You have overcome every obstacle so far, Guardian. Do not falter now.
You know, looking at this gun, its aesthetics, and even its scope, it could very well be implied that Vex Tech was the...
Just look at this place. All these Shadow Legion soldiers. There's a whole army in here.
An army, ready to march on Neomuna. Callus won't leave a single wall or citizen standing.
That won't come to pass. As long as we stop him in time.
Something's wrong. The door just opened for us.
I have a bad feeling. Be vigilant.
Okay, so I'm going to be right back. Luckily, bullets will not fly if I don't tap my controller. Alright, I am back. Now then, let the games begin!
That monument must be the radial mast. There's no mistaking it. That's light energy radiating from it. Oh no.
At last you have arrived, God. Welcome to this blind cast of strength. Alas, this day I have no riches in store for you.
I just need to get one more body.
Ignore Callus's bloviating. This is your chance. Destroy the radial mast.
So you come with this meager trick.
So my favorite thing about the volatile energy part... Ah, fuck. Okay, that guy needs to die. The biggest threat here isn't any of these guys, although because they won't stop splitting if they aren't wiped out in one very, very fell swoop. Okay, where's the Colossus? Where's the... Okay. So the Centurion and the Colossus are the two things I feel the most threatened by, fun fact. Colossus, I mean, isn't it obvious? The dudes, they're a giant-ass fucking bullet hose. Ah yes, this is the part that always makes me leery. Game puts you in the darkness zone, right? But then it expects you to make a bunch of jumps, and hurls a couple dozen enemies that are going to have ridiculously high knockback, because fuck you.
What you are. Now let us see if you were worth the effort.
Right, as I was saying earlier about the dissenting voices, you only realize after going through Final Shape that that's... Get off me. You do not get to be the Olympic gold medalist for dick riding, thank you very much.
The radial mast is too well shielded. We can't even scratch it. Maybe we can overload those energy conduits.
I know there's going to be something that's going to be an extremely high... Case in point, those guys have access to a high knockback attack for no reason other than to flip you off. So I'm just going to press the delete button. Control, Alt, delete.
Another darkness anomaly. Where did it come from?
Okay. Now what the game wants me to do is to investigate the anomaly. Yes, game, I know how shields work, thank you. Please shut up with your fucking pop-ups in the middle of a goddamn firefight. There we go, that's that guy out of commission. Okay, right now I have to meet some kind of body count quota or some shit before the game progresses while attempting to clear this, which is, to me, just one of the most frustrating things. Like, yes, Strand is really fucking cool, and I'm not going to argue against that. But really fucking cool does not justify the fact that during several segments of it, you're not actually given a choice on actually playing your own fucking class or using Strand. Like I said, I get why thematically it doesn't make it any less annoying that you're not given a choice until your second run around.
Guardian? Guardian! Not now!
Now you will see true power. What could have been yours? If only you had accepted my generous offer. You cannot escape fate and oblivion. Embrace your head.
What's going on?
Hang on, I'm getting a transmission. It's, a set of coordinates inside this arena?
This gets you out of the way of the bombing run that's about to save your life.
Is this the extent of your strength? Is this all the Traveler's chosen guardians can muster?
Guardian, your recklessness will be the end of you one day. But not today.
Kind, daughter, traitor, have you come to disappoint me one last time?
We'll, just show ourselves out.
Is it done? We destroyed the radial mass.
We can't. The whole ship is coming down on top of us. We have to go.
We were too late once already. And Callus was able to secure the veil. Now the radial mass?
Headlong and empty-handed, Osiris. If you fight the river, it'll sweep you away.
Headlong and empty-handed. The game barely gives you enough time to do this, too. That's the crazy part. Like, you're given a little bit of leeway to fuck up.
Don't be fooled by his act. The callous you face is no almighty emperor, but something far more dangerous. A hungry, desperate beast. Once the Cabal Empire and all its bounty was his to command, and his to consume. Joy was his purpose, and his strength, he said. To angst over edicts and enemies was weakness. But I could see in his eyes dread that his pleasures would soon come to an end, clouding his sight from an incoming coup. I should have killed him then, but I thought exile more fitting. I thought he'd shrivel to nothing in the void of space. Instead, he caught a glimpse of something more. The chance to become greater than he'd ever been. Like a war beast after a bloodset, he chased that chance, abandoning all honor, reason. There was nothing he would not sacrifice for his own salvation. And when the witness came to him at last, Callus faced what he had run from all along. If we don't stop him, he'll make sure it's the end for us all.
Alright, well, today honestly wasn't intended to be a long one because I've got a new game coming in, and I kind of wanted to stream that after it got out, so stay tuned. I'll either be streaming today or tomorrow. Get ready to watch me get my ass beat in vengeance on my first playthrough. Anyone who came by, thanks for watching. Otherwise, well, if you catch this VOD, thanks for watching too. Have a good day, or night, whatever time zone it is where you live.